Hi there, and today we're going to learn about where to add custom CSS in Squarespace. So here I am in my Squarespace website dashboard, and let's go to the website editor. So I'll just click edit site right here, and then here is the website editor. So if you want to add custom CSS in Squarespace, so you can do it in different ways. So you can add a custom CSS to your whole website right here by going to pages, clicking custom code, and clicking custom CSS. And then from here, you can add your custom CSS code right here. So if you add a code here in the custom CSS option, so this option applies your code to all of your website. So it applies it to all of the pages. So for example, I have a code right here. So I have a simple CSS code right here where I can have a header gradient background. So I can just copy this code, then paste it right here. Then as you can see right away, if I insert a code right here, it will automatically be applied to my website. So as you can see, it changes the background of the header to a gradient from blue to yellow. So this CSS code right here is applied to all of the pages of my website. So if you want to save the changes, just click save. And then now we have our CSS code. But if you want the code to be applied to a specific page only, what you need to do is that you can use the code injection. So you can go here and then this will be applied to the specific page only. So for example, for the header, I can just copy and paste the code that I have. So I can just remove the CSS code right here. So I already removed it. Then let's go to code injection. Then in order to make the code work for code injection, you need to have a header first. So you can just type in here style. And then you can insert the code in the middle of it. So because if you don't do this, so this CSS code will not work. So click save right here. And then as you can see, it will be applied to the header of this page. And instead of this in the code injection right here, what you can also do is that I'll just cut the code right here, click save. What you can also do is that you can click the settings icon on that specific page, and then you can insert the code right here in advance. And then you can also just paste the code right here in the page header code injection. So in this way, you can also specify inserting the code to a specific page only. And right now we are in the home page. And I can just paste it here. And then don't forget, you still need to have this style header right here so that the code will work. So just click save. And then now we still have our header gradient background. And another way that you can also add CSS code to your website is you can use a code block. For example, right here, you can use a code block right here. So here is the code block. So you can double click on it to show its content. So from here, you can also enter CSS code and a bunch of different programming languages as well. So sometimes the code here doesn't work as intended. So for example, if I will enter the code right here, so it just lists the code right here and it doesn't apply it. So sometimes it depends on the type of code that you will enter in here. in order for it to work. But that is it. Those are the different ways that we can add the CSS code here in Squarespace. So I hope you learn how to do it, and thank you for watching.